Who are the CPC members? 91.91 million out of 1.4 billion Chinese people have joined the CPC. Being a CPC member is not a paid occupation, nor is it a political position in a professional sense. They are ordinary people. They stay true to their original aspirations in the factory, the field, the mountains and beyond. Shuigen has been making silver jewellery for 30 years. During his career, his craftsmanship has led local people out of poverty. In his view, this is a responsibility a CPC party member is bound to shoulder.
Our party believes that we can live well together. I was a craftsman with a modest income, but I had a better life than many people in my village. I felt it was meaningless if I alone was rich. I wanted to help others.
After Wu built a good reputation, he had lots of opportunities from big cities to start a new life with a comfortable living. Wu chose to stay local and contribute to his hometown.
I was born here and I want to make some contribution to its development. Only in this way could my mentoring help more local people, especially young people who want to learn how to make silver jewellery. And the craft may live on. I didn't have much income before I learned to make silver jewellery. He's a great mentor. He teaches us everything about silver forging and is a very patient teacher. His influence is huge. Many people come here from other places to look for him, and many visitors come here to buy our silver jewellery, which contributes a lot to our sales. Some people may worry about my business because I have many apprentices. But since I had been very poor growing up, I'm not afraid. I really want to improve all people's lives here.
Nowadays in Shuigen town, silver jewellery with strong male characteristics can be seen everywhere. However, 40 years ago, it was only a poor mountain village. The young Wu at the time was forced to give up jewellery making due to the economic condition.
In 1979, I noticed that making silver jewellery was unprofitable at the time, and my father said that the prospects for silversmiths were very uncertain. He advised me to find other jobs other than jewellery making.
Due to the poverty in Wu's family, he had to give up the silver jewellery making and turn to make a living by being a ferryman.
It was 1984 and I was only 18 at the time. I also wanted to find a girlfriend like other young men were doing. Back then, my family owned one small house. It had 2 floors. The roof was so low and it touched my head. Most young girls didn't want to marry me when they learned of my poor financial situation.
When Wu almost gave up his craft, his wife gave him courage and confidence to continue his work.
My wife didn't do that. She believes, just like the song by our Miao people, you shouldn't rely on your parents' support, but rely on your own efforts. The first piece of jewellery I made was the one I gave to my wife 33 years ago when we got married. My family was very poor when my wife married me, and I didn't have any silver to make jewellery then. My wife's mother had already given my wife and her sisters a set of silver jewellery. My mother-in-law knew that I could process silver, so she decided to give me some to make finished products. Since then, I've gradually worked on it, and things have got better as my craftsmanship improved. Without my wife, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am today.
After Wu made a fortune relying on his efforts, he didn't forget the local people and his hometown. As a CPC member, he led around 60 units to produce silver jewelry in Guangdanglu village. Currently, the revenue per year of each unit reaches 300,000 yuan on average, with a 70 to 80,000 yuan profit.
As long as I can hammer, I'll stick to making silver jewelry. How beautiful our silver jewelry is. I want everyone in the world to see its glamour.
If you read the party's constitution, you'll find serving the people as the top priority of its members' obligations. CPC members in every field put collective interest before their individual needs, which is leading the Chinese people to contribute to the miracle of China's development. During its 72 years of governance, the party has eliminated the country's absolute poverty in the world's most populous country and positioned it as the second largest economy in the world. The Communist Party of China is determined by its history and the choices made by the Chinese people.